Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside. The reverse slam, that was sweet.
The finesse on full display. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
At the line for the Nuggets, Aaron Gordon.
That free throw good from Gordon.
And talking about Gordon, just a freak athlete and ferocious dunker, a valuable role player on this team.
Outside Wembanyama. Back to Castle. Wembanyama up top. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Pass to Gordon. The kick out to Johnson. Denver moving it around. Back to Jokic. And he banks in the left.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
To the left wing. The three from Wembanyama. Knocks down the long J. Wembanyama's got 7 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
Back to Wembanyama. Out to the right wing. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Jokic. Some solid defense from Cornette. Here's Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. From outside the arc. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Here's Gordon. Another shot. And Gordon with the big finish.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave no doubt.
Out to Gordon. Outside Brown. He drops it from range.
Well, this is the developing part of Aaron Gordon's game. Real improvement as a passer. Look out if he adds that consistently.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 7. Launches a 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep. And the lead. Just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Cornette. Launches it. Gordon pulls it in.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Jokic, he's open. Again, Denver scores.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Cornette with the bucket. Cornette's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Jokic. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Vassell to the inside. Wembanyama down low. 12 points for him. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
Yeah, these teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Good on the bucket.
Well, the offensive game of Aaron Gordon continues to improve, and when he's feeling it, he stays aggressive.
And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. It's Denver. They lead by 1. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Gordon on the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. San Antonio trailing here. It's Vassell with the drive. And he dunks it down.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Gordon outside. The Nuggets need to get one up. Murray. Nice D from Vassell. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Back to Wembanyama. Rebounded by Denver. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Gordon can't hit. San Antonio leading. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the dunk by Jokic.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
To the paint. Here's Olynyk. Pass to Champagny. Cornette sets a screen. Down low. And it's thrown down hard with both hands. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
And Denver pushing it up now. Pass to Jokic. Oh, what a slam from the big man, Jokic.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Gordon pulls it in. Denver leading by 3. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. 2:46 left to the second. Fox on the prowl. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Jokic. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Wembanyama's got 18 points in the game. And they double up Murray. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And here's Cornette. He's got 6. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Pass to Champagny. Jacks up a 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets lead by 3. Now Brown. Back to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Murray's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Vassell. Brown with the steal. Here's Jokic. Now here's Johnson. There's the triple. And it's Cornette with a rebound. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Wembanyama. And that one hits the back iron.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
And the dunk by Jokic.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. San Antonio shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That one's off. Second free throw, no good.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The Nuggets on top, up 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to Jokic. Pulls up, high post. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Jokic has got 12.
And the Joker, one of the most efficient mid-range shooters in basketball, seems like he just doesn't miss.
The big man, Jokic.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Johnson. The 3 ball. Drops in the 3. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
It was going back and forth for a bit, but now they're certainly looking like the better team.
And they pick up 2.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
And Murray launches it from deep. And another 3 for Denver.
4-3.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Wembanyama screen. Out to the right wing. Pass to Cornette. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Give him 8 points now.
And Wemby using his unique perspective to find the open man. Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
The 3 from Wembanyama. Nails it from 3. Wembanyama's got 23 points.
And this is how dangerous Wemby can be from deep. You gotta respect his range.
Murray with it. Give him 8. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Over Wembanyama. Not enough on that one as it misses. Fox Works outside. Wembanyama, high post. Now here's Cornette. Give him 8 points now. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Here's Brown. No made baskets yet. Pass to Jokic. Right side Watson. Stolen by Wembanyama. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Castle goes in. Outside for Wembanyama. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group. You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Wow! Victor takes it to him inside.
This can be a simple game. Get the ball to Wemby, let him score.
Pass to Jokic. To the middle. Oh, they get a hand on it. Now Wembanyama. Give him 30. Here's Champagny. And here's Wembanyama. Defended by Gordon. Back to Wembanyama. Castle outside. Clock at 6. Back to Wembanyama. Gets it down to single digits. 32 points for Victor Wembanyama.
He's bringing...
Get out the way, Greg! Get out the way!
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense. He is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Nuggets ahead. Up.
The Nuggets, 52.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Spurs trail by 8. Castle goes in. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, and that's where Castle is most effective, when he's getting downhill and attacking.
To the paint. From the paint. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Wembanyama, no good. The Nuggets lead by 8. Down low. Shot is good by Gordon. Gordon's got 22 points.
I'll tell you this, the interior game of Aaron Gordon is coming along. He is looking more comfortable and more confident in there.
Here's Wembanyama. Can't hit from the elbow. Pass to Watson. Back to Jokic. To the inside. Outside for Wembanyama. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Pass to Jokic. The fadeaway. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Champagny. Back to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
Yeah, too much Wemby. I mean, just too strong down low.
Watson inside. Now Jokic. Oh, no good. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Now Wembanyama. Barnes fires. Buries it from outside.
Oh, that is absolutely monumental. And you have to admire the way Barnes carries himself right now. I love his poise.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. And coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen here, Lord. Guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Outside Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. Here's Castle. Wembanyama. Both hands there for a little extra.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Watson inside. Jokic! Oh, missed on the tray.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Barnes with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Now Vassell. Now Wembanyama. Oh, rising above Wembanyama.
And not intimidated at all. Wembanyama showing up in a clutch moment.
Now Jokic. Oh, he jammed it.
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
Now Wembanyama. He launches. Money from three.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Here's the pass to Brown. Watson with it. Castle covering. And so they choose to intentionally foul. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Outside Murray. 5 on the clock. Timeout called Mitch Johnson. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What's the best strategy for him?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Fox. Wembanyama. Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered at home like that. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Murray. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Jokic outside. Tosses it up. Ooh, using two hands to power it down.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Wembanyama. Barnes up top. Castle outside. Wembanyama screen. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he detonates at the rim. That was savage.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Ooh, it doesn't go.
Just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Right side Murray. Jokic. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Here's Barnes. Here's Champagny. Sounds.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
Here's Jokic. He gets 2 from the low post.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And his coaches will be the first to tell you Vassell wants the ball in these situations. He's not afraid of the challenge.
Now Johnson.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
59 seconds left in the OT period. And it's Vassell penetrating. Oh, the stuff!
And he's really got some speed. Vassell saw the hole and took off.
Now Johnson banks it home. Big shot.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make the play for someone else.
Here's Champagny. Wembanyama with it. Guarded now by Watson. Here's Castle. Just 5 on the clock. Wembanyama. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
This demonstrates leadership. Victor wanting to be the guy to make the big shot.
And here's Murray. 20 feet out. It falls.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
They could actually go for a 3 and win here, but I think they may play it safe and try to send this game to overtime.
Wembanyama fires. This is the 3. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.